For a short moment, panic consumed Washington, D.C. Friday, and this is why. Authorities say an Indiana man drove his car over 2 U.S. Capitol police officers, crashed into this barricade, then got out with a knife, only to be shot dead. Officer Billy Evans died, an 18-year veteran to the department. He's the second Capitol police officer to lose his life this year defending the Capitol. Brian Sicknick died after the January 6th insurrection. Before then, only 2 Capitol police officers had died in the history of the U.S. defending this building.
That's historically significant to have 2 officers die in 6 months.
It is absolutely historically significant. And I think that it is also alarming.
Dr. Alex Del Carmen is a police consultant in North Texas. He's trained FBI, Homeland Security agents, and says Friday's attack may mean more security around the Capitol could become the new normal. Roughly 2,300 National Guardsmen have been assigned to protect the Capitol since January 6th.
What we are seeing now is that there is a need for a permanent security protocol in the Capitol building, and I would argue in other buildings in Washington, D.C.
The suspect has been identified as 25-year-old Noah Green. A motive is still not known, but the Associated Press says Green posted about rough financial times recently on Facebook. For now, Washington is on high alert as the investigation continues. In Dallas, I'm Matt Howerton.